The air in Norman, Oklahoma, crackles with an intensity that transcends typical early-season college football matchups. This Saturday, Memorial Stadium, a coliseum steeped in gridiron legend, will bear witness to a homecoming unlike any other, as Michigan's promising head coach, Sherrone Moore, leads his Wolverines onto the very turf where his own collegiate journey began. This isn't just a game. It's a narrative woven with threads of personal history, a high-stakes clash with national championship implications, and a poignant tribute to the mentorship that shaped a rising star. For Moore, the journey back to Norman is a full-circle moment, an emotional pilgrimage to the place where he once donned the crimson and cream as an offensive lineman for the Oklahoma Sooners. But more than just a player, Moore was a protege, learning the intricate dance of leadership and the unyielding pursuit of excellence under the tutelage of one of college football's most revered figures, Bob Stoops. Now, as the head coach of the reigning national champions, Moore finds himself in the unique position of coaching against his alma mater, a challenge he approaches with a blend of professional focus and deep-seated respect for his roots. The build-up to this seismic encounter has been dominated by the narrative of Moore's return, and on Monday, he offered a rare glimpse into the enduring wisdom that continues to guide him. In a world where coaching often becomes a relentless, all-consuming enterprise, Moore revealed the core tenets instilled by Stoops' principles that resonate far beyond the XS and OS of game strategy. Coaching players hard and loving them is one of the things I remember Bob telling me, Moore recounted. According to a post from Alejandro Zuniga, his voice carrying the weight of profound appreciation. This simple yet powerful mantra, delivered by a coach who built an empire on both discipline and genuine care, has clearly become a cornerstone of Moore's own philosophy. It speaks to a holistic approach to coaching, one that recognizes the human element at the heart of athletic endeavor. It's not enough to push players to their physical limits. True leadership, Stoops implicitly taught, involves investing in them as individuals, nurturing their potential, and providing a foundation of unwavering support. Beyond the player-coach dynamic, Stoops' advice delved into the very essence of the coaching profession itself, the undying passion that fuels the long hours, the strategic battles, and the constant evolution required to stay at the top. And the enjoyment for the game, you always have to love the game. When you stop loving and when you stop learning is when you should probably stop coaching. These words are not merely professional guidance. They are a philosophical bedrock. They underscore the necessity of an intrinsic drive, a joyful engagement with the sport that transcends wins and losses. For Moore, it's clear this isn't just a job. It's a calling, a continuous pursuit of knowledge and improvement. The moment a coach loses that spark, that insatiable curiosity, Stoops wisely implied, is the moment their effectiveness wanes. It's a powerful reminder in an industry often characterized by immense pressure and rapid turnover, advocating for a sustainable, passion-driven approach to leadership. Despite the obvious emotional resonance of his return to Norman, Moore is steadfast in his commitment to his current squad. When pressed on the sentimental aspects of the game, his focus remained unequivocally on the maize and blue. "It's about my players," he asserted, drawing a clear line between personal history and present-day responsibility. "So there's no emotional attachment to it. I'm emotionally attached to the players that are at Michigan. They're my kids." This sentiment isn't just coach speak. It's a reflection of the deep bonds forged in the crucible of collegiate athletics. Moore pointed to a player like Gio, whom he's known since a tender age, illustrating the profound personal investment he has in his team. "I see Gio back there. I've known him since he was like 15 years old, even though he looks 30. It's like one of my kids. So these guys are who I'm emotionally attached to more than anything." This raw, unfiltered expression of affection speaks volumes about Moore's leadership style, one built on genuine connection and paternal care, echoing the very advice he received from Stoops. Moore fully acknowledges the pageantry and significance that accompany a return to such hallowed ground. He understands the tradition, the fervent fan base, and the personal connections that run deep within the Oklahoma community. It's going to be an awesome atmosphere. Don't get me wrong. Moore conceded, painting a vivid picture of the electric environment that awaits his Wolverines. It's a great town, and obviously I got my degree from there, and there's a love there. Yet, even amidst this acknowledgement of his past, Moore's priorities remain fixed on the present and future of Michigan football. His focus is unwavering, his gaze firmly set on the task at hand. But these kids are what's special to me, so that's all I'm worried about. I'm worried about our players getting our team ready to go play this game. It's a testament to his professionalism and his commitment to the Wolverines, ensuring that personal nostalgia does not detract from the team's objective. This particular showdown carries immense weight beyond just bragging rights. For Michigan, currently sitting at 1-0, escaping Norman with a victory to improve to 2-0 would be monumental. The Wolverines, fresh off a national championship and navigating a new era under Moore, are looking to establish their dominance early in the season. While a loss in a tough road environment against a quality opponent might not be immediately fatal to their college football playoff aspirations, a team can often afford one or even two losses in the modern CFP landscape. Avoiding one here would dramatically enhance their standing and confidence. The game against Oklahoma is undeniably one of the toughest challenges on Michigan's schedule. The Sooners, under their own dynamic leadership, will be eager to prove their mettle against the reigning champions on their home turf. A victory for Michigan would not only solidify their position as an elite contender, but also provide a crucial buffer as they navigate the rigorous Big Ten schedule later in the season. It would be a statement win, signaling that the Wolverines have not missed a beat despite significant coaching changes and player departures. Conversely, a loss, while not catastrophic, would create an immediate hurdle, forcing Michigan to play catch-up in the highly competitive CFP race. The margins in college football are razor-thin, and every game, especially against top-tier opponents, carries profound implications. As Saturday approaches, all eyes will be on Sherrone Moore. The stadium will roar, the emotions will run high, but beneath the surface, Moore will be channeling the timeless advice of his mentor, Bob Stoops. Coaching hard, loving his players, and embracing the joy of the game. This isn't just a football game. It's a powerful narrative of mentorship, loyalty, and the relentless pursuit of greatness on college football's biggest stage. The Michigan-Oklahoma showdown is poised to be an instant classic, a game where personal history and national aspirations collide in spectacular fashion. Expanding on the themes, deeper dive into Moore's philosophy and game implications. To truly understand the depth of Sherrone Moore's approach as he heads into this monumental game, we must dissect the layers of Bob Stoops' advice and how it translates into a modern collegiate football program. Stoops' emphasis on coaching players hard and loving them is not merely about being tough and then being kind. It's a nuanced understanding of player development that fosters resilience, trust, and peak performance. In an era where player empowerment and mental health are paramount, this blend of strict coaching and genuine affection creates an environment where athletes feel secure enough to be pushed beyond their perceived limits. When players know their coach genuinely cares about their well-being, both on and off the field, they are more likely to accept tough criticism, commit fully to the team's objectives, and perform under pressure. This fosters a psychological safety net, allowing players to take risks, learn from mistakes, and grow without fear of alienation. Moore, having experienced this firsthand as a player under Stoops, is uniquely positioned to implement this philosophy, having felt its impact on his own development. Furthermore, Stoops' admonition to always have to love the game and continuously learn is critical for coaching longevity and innovation. College football is a dynamic sport with evolving schemes, recruiting landscapes, and player dynamics. A coach who ceases to love the grind, the strategic chess match, or the continuous adaptation required quickly becomes obsolete. For Moore, stepping into the immense shoes left by Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, this passion for learning is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. He's not simply maintaining a championship program. He's tasked with evolving it, adding his own stamp while upholding the established standard of excellence. This means constantly studying opponents, refining playbooks, adapting to new rules, and most importantly, understanding the motivations and aspirations of a new generation of athletes. The no emotional attachment declaration regarding his return to Oklahoma, while understandable from a professional standpoint, also reveals a deeper psychological strategy. By consciously decoupling his personal history from the immediate task, Moore ensures that sentimentality does not cloud his judgment or distract his team. It's a disciplined approach to managing a highly charged situation. He understands that his primary allegiance is to his Michigan players, and any personal nostalgia must be set aside to ensure they are fully prepared for a hostile environment. This level of mental fortitude is a hallmark of successful coaches who can compartmentalize and prioritize when the stakes are highest. The game's strategic implications for Michigan's college football playoff hopes cannot be overstated. While a single loss, even early in the season, is not a death knell in the expanded 12-team playoff format, every high-quality win significantly improves a team's resume. Beating a historically significant program like Oklahoma on the road sends a powerful message to the selection committee. It demonstrates a team's ability to win in adverse conditions, against strong competition, and away from the comfort of their home stadium. Should Michigan secure this victory, it would provide crucial momentum heading into the notoriously challenging Big Ten conference schedule. The psychological boost for the players, knowing they've conquered a significant non-conference hurdle, would be invaluable. It validates their preparation, reinforces their confidence, and strengthens their belief in Moore's leadership. This early season crucible can often forge the character of a championship contending team. Conversely, a loss would necessitate a near-perfect run through the Big Ten, leaving little room for error. It would place immediate pressure on the team and coaching staff, and while they have the talent to overcome it, it's a scenario they would undoubtedly prefer to avoid. The beauty of college football often lies in these early season, high-stakes non-conference matchups that shape the entire landscape of the season. As Sherrone Moore stands on the sideline in Norman, the echoes of his past will surely mingle with the roars of the present. But his focus will be singular, on his players, on the strategies gleaned from years of learning, and on the enduring lessons imparted by Bob Stoops. This weekend, the Gridiron will not just host a game. It will host a testament to mentorship, an exhibition of strategic prowess, and a crucial chapter in Michigan's quest for continued glory. The stage is set for a narrative that will captivate college football fans and likely influence the trajectory of the entire season. The anticipation is palpable, and the outcome will undoubtedly resonate throughout the sport. The atmosphere and legacy. A deeper look at Norman. Norman, Oklahoma, is more than just a college town. It's a living museum of college football lore. Memorial Stadium, often referred to as the Palace on the Prairie, is renowned for its electric atmosphere, especially when hosting a marquee opponent. The Boomer Sooner chant, the rhythmic stomping of the crowd, and the sea of crimson and cream create an intimidating environment for visiting teams. For Sherrone Moore, this will be a unique experience, not as an offensive lineman feeding off that energy, but as the opposing coach, tasked with silencing it. The historical weight of the stadium adds another layer to this contest. Decades of legendary coaches, iconic players, and unforgettable moments have unfolded on that very turf. For Moore, returning as a head coach is a powerful acknowledgement of his own growth and success within the sport. It's a symbolic passing of the torch, in a way, from the program that helped shape him to the program he now leads. Bob Stoops' legacy at Oklahoma is immense. His tenure brought an era of unparalleled success, including a national championship and numerous Big 12 titles. His reputation as a coach who could recruit top talent, develop them, and consistently compete at the highest level is precisely why his advice resonates so deeply with Moore. Stoops was not just a successful coach. He was a master motivator and a keen judge of character. His ability to blend toughness with genuine care for his players is a hallmark of truly great leadership, and it's a model Moore clearly strives to emulate. The very fact that Moore openly shares Stoops' advice speaks volumes about the respect he holds for his former coach. It's not just a polite nod. It's a sincere acknowledgement of foundational principles that continue to inform his coaching philosophy. This connection adds a compelling subplot to the Michigan-Oklahoma game, transforming it from a mere athletic contest into a narrative rich with personal history and professional homage. The Michigan context, post-Harbaugh era and new expectations. Michigan enters this game with a unique set of circumstances. Having achieved the ultimate goal of a national championship, the Wolverines are now in a post-Harbaugh era, navigating the transition with Sherrone Moore at the helm. This game against Oklahoma is not just about a single win. It's about establishing Moore's leadership unequivocally and demonstrating that the program's championship pedigree remains intact. The Wolverines are defending champions, which carries its own distinct pressure. Every opponent will be motivated to knock them off their perch. Playing a formidable non-conference opponent like Oklahoma early in the season provides an immediate stress test, a chance to gauge the team's resilience, depth, and ability to execute under the glare of national attention. Furthermore, Michigan lost several key players to the NFL draft and has experienced some coaching staff turnover. How Moore manages these changes and ensures continuity and sustained excellence will be a major storyline throughout the season. This game offers an early indicator of how well he has integrated new talent and solidified the team's identity. A strong performance against Oklahoma would instill confidence not only in the players and staff but also among the fanbase and national media, affirming that Michigan is still a top-tier program capable of contending for another national title. The college football playoff implications, as previously discussed, are significant. The expanded 12-team format offers more pathways to the playoff, but strength of schedule and quality wins remain crucial. A road victory against a Power 5 opponent like Oklahoma adds significant weight to Michigan's resume, providing a strong anchor for their playoff aspirations. Even if they encounter a stumble later in the season, it's an opportunity to bank a marquee win early, reducing the pressure to be absolutely perfect through the brutal Big Ten schedule. The Oklahoma perspective, a chance for a statement win. From Oklahoma's perspective, this game is an unparalleled opportunity to make a national statement. Coming off a season where they showed flashes of brilliance but also faced challenges, beating the reigning national champions on their home turf would immediately elevate their standing in the college football landscape. It would signal their resurgence as a true national contender and provide immense momentum as they transition into a new conference in the near future. The Sooners will undoubtedly be fired up, fueled by the home crowd and the prospect of hosting such a high-profile game. Their players will be motivated to prove they belong among the elite, and their coaching staff will undoubtedly have a game plan designed to exploit any perceived weaknesses in the defending champions. This is their chance to etch their names into college football history by dethroning the Wolverines. Conclusion: a nexus of storylines. Ultimately, the Michigan-Oklahoma showdown is more than just a football game. It's a nexus of compelling storylines. It's Sherrone Moore's deeply personal homecoming, a test of his leadership, and a reflection of the enduring wisdom passed down by Bob Stoops. It's a crucial early-season litmus test for the defending national champions, a gauge of their continued dominance in a new era. And for Oklahoma, it's a golden opportunity to reclaim their place at the pinnacle of college football. The collision of these narratives on Saturday in Norman promises a spectacle of athletic prowess, strategic brilliance, and human drama. Fans around the country will tune in, not just for the outcome, but for the rich tapestry of stories that make college football so uniquely captivating. The echoes of Bob Stoops' advice will undoubtedly be felt on the Michigan sideline, a silent guide for Sherrone Moore as he navigates the most significant game of his young head coaching career. The stage is set, the narratives are intertwined, and the entire college football world awaits.